So the next kind of problem, especially the knee joint, feel that is swollen knee joint. So in Ayurveda, it has been explained in the form of imbalance of Shleshmak Kapha, which is also a lubricating material between the joint. That is also, you can understand it as synovial membrane, which provides lubrication to various joints. In Ayurveda, it has been mentioned as Shleshmak Kapha. So it is sub-dosh of Kapha dosh, which is responsible for the lubrication and health of the joint. So what happens whenever there is Kapha imbalance in the system, in your body, in your stomach, anywhere in your system, whenever there is Kapha imbalance, because of this Kapha imbalance, your digestive fire will also start becoming weak. And whenever you are eating food, it is not able to transform in proper form that can be absorbed by the body. And a lot of ama, that is also known as toxins, that are being produced in the system. And if we don't take any step to remove these toxins from the system, what happens eventually with the, as time passes, as your Kapha imbalance become more and more, and if you are not doing anything to bring your Kapha into balance, then what will happen? More and more ama will be produced. That is, what is ama? That is undigested food, the food which is not digested properly. And in Ayurveda, the terminology that has been used for this undigested metabolite product, we call it ama, which eventually as time passes becomes chronic, and it got deposited in various joints, which causes swelling in the joints. And also it will cause imbalance of the Shleshmak Kapha, and ultimately it produces extremely sticky substance, and that cause swelling of the joints. But in modern perspective, the reason for these swollen joints or rheumatoid arthritis or many other kind of arthritis is entirely different. So don't confuse it with the modern physiology of the joint, because in Ayurveda there is different explanation regarding this. So that's I'm trying to explain you. Like, that's why in Ayurveda a lot of importance has been given for swollen joints. Like, you need to balance the Kapha dosha. And how you will balance the Kapha dosha? First and foremost thing, you stop sleeping during the day. Whenever you sleep during the day, it causes aggravation of Kapha dosha. And whenever there is imbalance or aggravation of Kapha dosha, it will lower down your digestive fire, which cause ultimately more and more production of ama or toxins. So first and foremost thing which you need to do, you stop sleeping during the day if you have swollen joint problems. In addition to that, avoid all those things which are Kapha aggravating, like avoid all the sweets, excessive sweets, all the things which are very sweet in taste, especially artificial things. Fruits you can have, artificial things like cakes, pastries, and so many all these sweet things that are available in the market. Try to avoid it, because all of them are more of Kapha aggravating. In addition to that, try to have more and more active lifestyle. How you can do it? You go for a walk for half an hour or 40 minutes daily. In spite of the pain, you try to go for a walk. In addition to that, slowly try to do little bit of exercise of the joint. But yes, it also depends like on the severity of the swelling. Like, if it has a lot of swelling, definitely it is time that you go to ortho specialist, because maybe then some another procedure need to be done for this your joint, because if you are not able to move a little bit, then how will you do exercise? But if there is little bit swelling and you don't feel like there is a need of doctor, so you can try these things which I am telling, because it will help you to subside this swelling naturally. And try to include those foods which are not Kapha imbalancing. And if you want to know what are the Kapha balancing food and imbalancing food, there is a link below how to balance, what are the do's and don'ts that Kapha people should do. So there is a link below, you please go to that link. So you use all these tips and tricks in your daily day-to-day life. It will help you to bring the Kapha dosh into balance. In addition to that, avoid all the, like I mentioned, all the sweet things, all the milk products also, because these cheese, butter, ghee, they all are very Kapha aggravating things. So you try to avoid all these things. And all these milk products, they are also Kapha aggravating. So if you have swollen joint problems, try to avoid all the milk products. That will help to make your joints healthy naturally. Because you must have seen many times people say, I have joint pains, I have swelling in the joints, then I went to naturopathy, I tried that diet and my all swelling went off. When you try to have more of Kapha balancing food, definitely these joints will become healthy naturally. In addition to that, I also have seen like people come for naturopathy, and if they have another kind of problem, it got aggravated when they eat raw food, because their problem is vata. Because if you are eating more of uncooked food, it will aggravate the vata dosha. That will cause different kind of joint problems, like cracking sounds of the joints will come.